What's happening? It's your boy, Ticket the Gang Spitter, here to spit a little game about the James Harden situation. From my understanding, he wants out. He's beginning the honeymoon is over in Brooklyn, which I think that is quite fast. But there are a lot of circumstances. They're saying he's not happy with living in Brooklyn, like with the weather, I'm pretty sure, and the taxes. He doesn't like Steve Nash's rotation, and he don't like how Kyrie Irving is being handled. I guess he's looking like, damn, nigga, you can just come for role games. We can't even get no chemistry built with you in and out the lineup like this. So I'm assuming he came to Brooklyn for more than what he's getting out of it. And also, you got Kevin Durant. He's injured. He's becoming injury prone, which I believe he's the best player when healthy, but he's really been injury prone. And this in the post-game interview after the Laker game, it was very revealing. I believe he's really on his way out at the end of the season. And also I heard that his lean dealer won't bring any more lean to New York City. And in Houston, the lean runneth over. They had lean water fountains outside. And in Philly, the lean runneth over there too. So maybe he want to go to Philly for that. And I'm just bullshitting, but we're gonna go to this motherfucking interview that he had. You could tell he's unchecked out, man.
James, what in your mind, what was the biggest issue with this? I mean, obviously your roster is not what you would have expected it to be, but what was the biggest problem in trying to deal with their explosiveness and their
transition defense? Simple. We made too many mental mistakes for whatever reason, which allowed them to get all those points in the first half.
Look at it. I think they're like in the top 3 seed, damn near not too far off from the number 1 seed. And look, he's checked out. He's emotionally detached from this whole situation. And with that being said, even if you do get all of them together, the chemistry is poor. Because I believe he has something against Kyrie Irving. Like I said, going in and out, which Kyrie has his reasons why he's not playing. But they think Kyrie needs to sacrifice for the team, which is possible. But I agree with Kyrie on that vaccine. I'm not really feeling that either. But James Harden didn't come here for all that. And then think, even if it wasn't a vaccine, Kyrie would just disappear on you out of nowhere. You know, he get emotional and say, man, I just want to be out for 2 weeks, 3 weeks. But James Harden, you should have known that too. But at this point, I believe he wants to go to Philly with Daryl Morey, his mans. And I believe he think it's greener. The grass is greener over there. He'll be more happy playing there versus Brooklyn. And Kevin Durant, it's like every year it's a new injury now. So that's another thing, like the durability of Kevin Durant, I believe, is in question with him. And Kyrie Irving gets hurt too. That's another thing about Kyrie that you have to also remember. He's good to get hurt every season. So I believe James is seeing now this thing is ran its course. He gonna finish this year out, and this is guaranteed he's out of there.
Was that a matter of the scheme and the way you guys are trying to defend transition, or was that just hustle?
Us being smart, knowing when to crash the glass and when to get back. Pretty simple.
Hey James, there's some reports out today that suggest that you might not be happy in Brooklyn or with the rotations that are happening. I'm just wondering, if you can speak
reports from who? All right, then.
Bleacher Report.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Instead of speaking to the reports, can you just talk about your experience living in Brooklyn?
What do you mean?
The report suggested that you were unhappy.
Some about reports. I don't know about reports. Did you
see how irritated he getting? If he really planned on staying in Brooklyn, he could have killed that. He could have said, I know that I'm signing my extension in the off season, but I am totally happy here. I love what we got going on. I love playing with Kevin, Kyrie. He said none of that.
That's it for me.
That's what I'm asking.
All right, so I don't know about the reports.
Do you enjoy New York City?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's so fake. Why you so irritated, James? If you where you want to be, you shouldn't be this mad. You just lost to the Lakers, but y'all down two of y'all best players. So this was expected. So why you so upset, James? You want out. Double cup, James. He looked like
not to beat a dead horse.
He looked like y'all motherfuckers better not ask me no more of this bullshit.
Or belabor the point, but just to be specific, one of the complaints that the report claimed that you had was with rotations, not having set crunch time rotations.
I don't know. Listen. I don't know about any reports. Of course, I'm frustrated because, we're not healthy. It's a lot of inconsistency for whatever reason, injuries, COVID, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, it's frustrated. I think everybody in this organization is frustrated because we are better than what our record is, and we should be, on the way up. So that's all it is. I don't know about reports. If you didn't hear from me, I don't talk to nobody. I have an agent. If you don't hear from me, then it's reports. So
they're one game. They're 29-18. One game behind the Heat, who's in first place at 30-17, and the Bulls are at 29-17. They're a half a game behind second place. So yeah, okay, you want to be first place, fine, but that's not too far off. Now the Lakers got something to be mad about. You guys are in good position, considering the circumstances.
I'm frustrated because I want to win, and I'm a competitor. It's pretty simple.
You're winning, James. The thing is, you don't like how business is being handled there. You expected more, and you might have been promised some shit that ain't really going down the way that it was supposed to go down. So, James Harden to Philly next year, and the Brooklyn marriage. Hey, the divorce happened real quick.